October morning, and we're at Wilton Mill today, where I'm racing for the very first time with the British Mini Bikes Championship. I am racing this pit bike, which is in honor of Mark, who lost his life at Braxton. I'm running his number and his team colours, so thank you Tree Heroes for letting me do that. I've never raced anything in my life, and this just seems like such a good place to start.
Good. So good. Really, really good.
So this was the 140?
That was the 140s, yeah.
That's the fastest.
Yeah, and then you got the Vex. And you got 125.
Okay.
Yeah, how did you feel? Me going brilliant,
Okay.
How did you feel?
I loved it.
Yeah?
I loved it.
Anything you're still struggling with?
I couldn't believe I could see them coming up behind me, and then I would just get stay on the gas, and they couldn't.
Okay. Just brake a little bit later. Do you know this left-hander here,
yeah.
the complex, you can brake a lot later. Use the little the Marshall box.
Yeah.
Okay, try and get as close to that as you can.
Yeah.
Okay? Nice on the brakes.
Okay.
You can brake a little bit later into that. Again, try and kick it up to 4th gear, go up the hill.
Yeah.
Use that incline to slow the bike down. Okay? And you'll feel it. Tough bits. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really.
Well, this was the fastest out of the 3 classes I'm doing. This is the 140, but they're actually faster than 160. I managed to overtake a few people. I managed not to let a few people overtake me, so that felt good. It felt good. I can't wait to see the results, because even though I overtook some people, it's possible that maybe they had still faster lap than me at some point, so I might have qualified last, or maybe not, we'll see. But it's just fun. It is just so much fun. I think this is the most fun you can have on the bike with the least amount of risk. Just so refreshing. It's just giggles all around the circuit, giggles all the time. This is my first race. Oh my god. Amazing! So this was my first race, absolutely amazing. I had some really fast people in my group. I had BSB riders, but they still are not that much faster because everyone's so small, little bikes. What a buzz!
Amazing. I keep on saying amazing, but to come down and to run in 3 classes, you know, is incredible. She went out, did 15 sessions yesterday, and just jumped on the bike and just went with it. Very, very nervous to start off with. So alien, you know. Everyone who comes down to ride these bikes realises how different they are to the big bikes. But then it took a couple of sessions, and you can just see it growing and growing and growing in confidence, session by session by session. And by the end of the day, she was fast, she was flowing. I've never known anyone to run 3 classes. Never. I'm doing this for 5 years nearly. I've never known anyone to race in 3 classes, and especially on their first weekend. And so to come down and do 3 classes on a bike which she's only spent a day on is incredible, absolutely incredible. And I'm so happy that she's enjoyed herself. I'm so happy she's not crashed. And I'm glad the bike's held up and done its job. So yeah, brilliant.
So the sun is going down and we're done for the day. Really quite a remarkable experience, because it's not a typical example of from zero to hero, but I did come here not knowing what I'm doing, never ridden, well, I've ridden a pit bike once before, but never on this kind of circuit. And there's all sorts of people here, but there's a lot of experienced riders. We had club races, we had BSB races, and we had children who've been doing this for years. And then here's me, zero experience, and I had a lot of help this weekend. I had a coach, Ty, look after me, which is available to anyone really. For £25 for a day, you can have a professional coach look after you. And they managed to get me to the point where I wasn't the slowest. I was overtaking people. I was 18th on the grid for one of the races out of 25 people. And I'm actually really pleased with myself, which is not something I can say very often. And what's really cool is if you have a BSB rider overtake you, they don't just go off into the distance, because they're on a small bike too, so you can actually hang on to them for a little bit. Overall, I feel like this has been very rewarding. I've learned loads. I managed to progress quickly, and when you see your own achievements, it's just so much more fun, isn't it? When you learn over a weekend, not over years. And this has got to be the most amount of fun you can have on a bike, with the least amount of risk. And this is why, me as a mum, I can see why they do bring children here, because I would allow my son to do this. I wouldn't allow him in the BSB. I wouldn't want him to do enduro, but this seems so safe. This is also the most affordable riding you can do. For the whole weekend, you pay £85 for Saturday practice and then Sunday race day, and then additional class is £40. This is not even comparable to any other riding, any other track day enduro bike, time on a track, fuel and all that. And they run all year round, so you can race during winter. I may have been a little spoiled this weekend because I had Matt here lend me the bike. Thank you, Matt and British Mini Bikes for lending me the bike and running it for me. So I had a mechanic with me all weekend. It is an option for everyone. You can actually pay, I think, £250 for the whole weekend. They will prep the bike for you, they will run it. You can just show up and race and not really worry about anything else. I've had so much fun that I actually have signed up to come back here next year and race next season. The bike is ready, everything's ready. I just have to show up now. So I definitely want to continue with this. Thank you so much for looking after me. Thank you, Matt and British Mini Bikes, for having me. I had no idea there was this thing happening, and no one told me about pit bikes, so I'll be doing this next year a lot.